Jennifer McCumber, author of Freedom 5, feature columnist for Edie Publications magazine, and I'm leading the movement for dancer education at clubs across the country to help today's dancers become tomorrow's leaders. You may ask, how do I get paid as a stripper inside the strip club? How much does the average dancer make in a night? How does this whole business work? I will answer your first and most basic questions in this video. Now, each club works differently, so it's important to understand how this whole process will work for you before you start working. If you have to get a manager to explain it to you a couple of times, don't feel stupid. Ask questions until you understand specifically how your strip club will be like or dislike from the following 4. There are 4 common ways that you will get paid as a stripper. Number 1, cash from a client for a lap dance. After sitting with a customer for a bit, you can move things along by saying, I would love to give you the most erotic time possible on this next song. If he says yes, you proceed to give him a lap dance and then try to sell more than one. And then just keep going until he asks you to stop. Now, after you're done, you will tell him how much he owes, and he will pay you right then. Have a change purse handy that you watch like a hawk. Some clubs will let you keep your cash on the side of your G-string and wrap it with a rubber band. Just keep your cash on you or close by where you can see it at all times. For instance, if a lap dance is $25, you may have to give the club a cut, say $7 of it. Many clubs, and most clubs, let you keep all of your money from dances. You can also state your price plus a tip, as it's customary for customers to tip you on top of what a dance costs. Don't be greedy though. Some clients get offended when you ask for a tip, so feel out the situation. Number 2, cash from a client for VIP. After dancing with a client, you can offer to accompany them to a VIP or champagne area. Many clubs require a customer to purchase, say, a bottle of champagne or liquor to be able to enter this area with you. Some clubs don't require this. VIP is simply a more private room or section of the club where you and your client can simply relax on a personal level. At some clubs, you and he will be alone with bouncers on the floor checking in on you from time to time. So you'll take him to the VIP area, and different clubs have different rules about payment. Some require payment up front at this point, while others will collect payment later. Just be sure that you're direct with your client about pricing and when and how he must pay before the time comes. Remember, your bouncer will get a cut of the payout as well. For instance, if a half hour in VIP is $200, usually the bouncer might get $30 or $40 to go to the club. He will then hand you the rest or ask you if he can give it to you on your way out after you're done with your client. Number 3, cash from on stage. Now, when you arrive at your club, you will usually have to check in with your DJ and add your music and stage name to his rotation list of dancers. The first song, you'll dance with your clothes on. The second, the clothes come off. Most clubs are not fully nude, so you'll have a G-string on. Some clubs are nude on stage only and not nude with lap dances. Decide what you're comfortable with and make sure you find out the club standards before auditioning. Men and women usually come and tip you while you're on stage. They will put money in your G-string or just lay it on the stage. You can keep all of this unless your manager states otherwise. And last but not least, credit cards for dances or for VIPs. Gentlemen's clubs do take credit cards. This is great for them because usually they have a 20% surcharge or some fee that gets tagged to the customer for using credit. Often they take a percentage of your earnings too. Usually if the customer uses a credit card, the waitress will go to the back and swipe it and then print out a voucher for you to redeem at your bar or front desk for cash. This document is important. It is the same as money, so by all means, don't lose it. I would love to hear your feedback, so feel free to comment on the blog at How to Strip, and definitely like our Facebook page called Freedom 5 for Exotic Dancers for breaking and cutting news and information, and our Twitter at Freedom 5 Strip. This is Jennifer here with HowToStrip.com and wishing you the best of success.